Greetings, everyone of the interwebs. I'm going to be reacting to the wonderful video that's been circling the internet called "Reclaim the Internet: Agnes, Torok, and the Dangerous Woman Project." Yeah, there's no the. It has the hallmarks of someone using Google Translate to edit the video and using Google Translate to write the script as well. So yeah, let's get into it before I actually have a meltdown just trying to read this, read what's happening in the description box.
To speak while women write, while women exist online, while women is dangerous.
Okay, first things first, learn some sentence structure, please. Seriously, it's hard enough to understand you through all your whining, but through all the sentence structure, your messed up sentence structure, oh good lord, you're making me do it, confuses me even more, and it confuses your message. And who actually speaks like this? To speak while women write online, while women exist. Oh, it's not, I have to do a Russian accent while I'm doing this. Exist online while women. Is this seriously? Yeah, make fun of us and our funny accents throughout all of America. Could you at least get, the verbs and adverbs, please?
There is an online epidemic of violence against women.
Okay, stopping you there. Violence denotes physical harm or at least idea of distress. This is just... Okay, violence. Behavior involving physical force intended to hurt, damage, or kill someone or something. Strength, emotional, unpleasant, or destructive natural force. An unlawful existence of physical force or intimidation by exhibition of such force. So, where is this violence you're talking about? Please, give examples. Because anyone who likes calling themselves, a human being tends to not like it when there's real intimidation going on. But criticism isn't is not intimidation. Can you not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Believe me, ask any woman who writes online.
I have asked many women online, and you know what the response is? What? Oh, you mean the haters? Yeah, that's usually their response. They don't pay attention to them. They block them. They actually have a sensibility of not paying attention to stupidity.
Any female gamer or sports commentator, any artist or journalist, and you will find a backlog of death threat upon death threat upon rape threat upon rape threats, always rape threats.
Did you know that it's more common for a man to get rape threats than a woman online? Just it's rather common. here are a few articles I would recommend some reading online, and it's just basic showing that you can just Google it. How often do men get threats compared to women? And you end up with this slew of articles that are just disproves that it is a female an epidemic, that only females are affected. This is not true in any way, shape, or form, and this is just sad. A sad cry for help from a sad little girl.
How did it come to this? To generations of terrified men hiding behind screens, muttering violent utterings, whore, slut, cunt, feminazi.
Saying, live your motherfucking life. You gotta get your motherfucking hustle. Understand niggas is gonna hate you regardless. Get that out of your head, that fantasy world where niggas ain't hating on you. You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What the fuck is you complaining about? What the fuck do you think a hater's job is? To fucking hate. So let them motherfuckers do their goddamn job. What the fuck is you complaining about? Ladies, if you got 14 women hating on you, you need to figure out how the fuck to get to 16 before the summer get here. What the fuck is you mad about? Fellas, if you got 20 haters, saying live your
Now, I'm going to apologize for some of the coarse language here, but I cannot put this better than what is said here in this video. That you really have to listen to it, and you'll agree. I just wish I could say it with such eloquence without cursing.
saying, live your motherfucking life. You gotta get your motherfucking hustle. Understand niggas is gonna hate you regardless. Get that out of your head, that fantasy world where niggas ain't hating on you. You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What the fuck is you complaining about? What the fuck do you think a hater's job is? To fucking hate. So let them motherfuckers do their goddamn job. What the fuck is you complaining about? Ladies, if you got 14 women hating on you, you need to figure out how the fuck to get to 16 before the summer get here. The fuck is you mad about?
True, true, true. And she's complaining about her haters who are giving her more exposure to the wider world. Have you ever heard the phrase, all publicity is good publicity? Seriously, here we go again.
Nazi. Why are they so afraid of what we have to say that every time I post a new poem online, I will inevitably get the comment, shut the fuck up?
Because everyone gets that comment, including me. I will get at least 3 of those on this one video in the next week. And the only reason it's going to be weak is because I'm not very famous. I only got like 1 subscriber as I'm making this video. Seriously.
To be dangerous is to speak while a woman, to speak truth to power, to speak truth to power, to speak at all while woman.
Again, work on your English, please. But still, you're not being dangerous because of that. You're being dangerous because you're trying to put out ideas that are, well, much like Milo Yiannopoulos likes to call himself the dangerous faggot. He puts out ideas that are controversial and contradictory towards a primary narrative. And the sad thing is you're not putting out any type of wording, any type of arguments, any type of social betterment that is changing the narrative. And I'm in less than a minute on this video, and I can already tell what you're going to say. You're going to complain more and more about men. And you know what? Let's watch this a little bit more.
Is dangerous because when we decide to speak, we become dangerous women. When we decide to speak, we become dangerous to the status quo because our voices can shatter glass ceilings, because our words can tear apart silence woven shut over centuries, because for us to...
Except that you're doing really bad Snapchat videos that don't actually depict any historical moments when any of this actually happened. Now, I'm not saying first wave and second wave feminists actually did help women. Actually, I have very little to say against both of them. Second wave feminists and abortion, notwithstanding. I'm against abortion, period. Yeah, hate me. But, seriously, this is just ridiculous.
Because for us to choose to be heard instead of just seen is still revolutionary. When I speak online about women's rights to their own bodies...
And there we go and disagree. Okay, again, I'm Catholic. I truly believe that a life is a life is a life. From beginning, from the first time they have their own strand of DNA that is different from anyone else's, to the moment of natural death. And I say natural because, yes, I do believe in sticking to the course. No, why do I do that? Because, well, my father did it, and I hope to live up to his example. Oh, come on.
Or your waist, but your teeth, your tongue, your vocal cords is defined that the most beautiful part of yourself cannot be seen by...
Okay, here is the next part that I actually have to point out. This is total BS.
Self cannot be seen by outsider because it resides within your mind.
Oh, keep going.
Every time I receive
Here it
a
is.
wave of online violence and abuse, I find it is the same thing. It is always from men. It is only from men, and it is never about what I'm speaking about.
I call BS. You are a dingo. Flat out dingo. You are preying upon people's fears. You're preying upon their anxieties. You're actually not helping helping anyone who's actually experiencing online bullying, which I will admit does exist. I do not believe violence exists online because, well, we don't actually touch each other. Until we can actually psychically dive into the internet, which I hope never really happens in my lifetime, then there's no way to actually be hurt physically online. If you have your feels hurt just because someone says, oh, any of the things you mentioned in this sad video, then you're pathetic. You know, you should have a little bit more self-esteem than from other people. You know, happiness should come from within. But the next part is ridiculous. That it's only from men. You know what? That's a lie. I happen to know that most women who receive flack on the internet for anything, it's 9 times... what was it, 78%? So, okay, almost 8 times out of 10, it's got to be another woman. Why? Because they don't want to be put into the same category as this sad little wank. Seriously. Here. So, to summarize this entire video, I just want to say, no, you're not a dangerous woman. No, you don't actually have anything that's worthwhile for me to even ridicule. No, you're not. This is just me being bored and finding something to do with my time. You're pathetic. You're whiny. And would you please stop? There are thousands of women. Go look at your own responses in your page, and you will see woman upon woman saying, just shut up. Well, lots of explicitives and descriptive adjectives that I will not repeat on my channel. I might use clips of people repeating them later. Also, I apologize for my heavy breathing. Again, still allergies and not enough decongestants. And, yeah. So, pardon for the breathing. I'm using a cheap headset to do this recording. And I just wanted to make my point that this is just ridiculous. Just so much retardedness. Oh, those who make the best jokes in the response section and actually make me laugh, I will happily include either reading them or having them shown up on the screen of their jokes. So, make me laugh. So, good night, God bless, and DFTBA.